rake and plow.
That's a tube amp, tube amp. I have kind of like a obsession with the concept of tube amps being real. For some reason, it really bothers me if somebody makes a tube amp that strikes me as fake. This is a 6v6 tube. It's old and tired and ugly. It's always been ugly because it's an RCA and they saw fit to paint their tubes like this. And it looks crappy. I'm gonna use it to make the lamest, fakest tube amp ever built. After clipping off the ends of all the leads, and separate the tube from the base. Now you can see there's glue in the base, but you know, it let go a long time ago. And here I have a broken glass envelope from some other tube. It still has the other tube's number on the top of it. And if I stick it into the base, it sticks up just about as far as the old 6v6 used to stick up. Looks just like it, except that it's clear and it has ugly getter stuck to it, so it is nicer looking than the 6v6 was. So now we have a genuine empty 6v6. Here's what we're going to use to make it lame and fake. None other than an LM386, because I mean, did you really expect anything better? I use these for everything. So basically what it is, mate, I don't want to pay for it at minute because like me the whole line come through on that. So if you just give us it on credit and stuff, I can come back like later to pay for it. I've now got 4 wires stuck into 4 random pins on the tube base. So we'll solder those up.
You're a racist donkey mouth. You're a very large woman. Very disgusting. Donkey show.
That's those 4 pins looking pretty. I guess I'll just put solder on the end of the other ones because then they'll look pretty too.
Disgusting.
And that thing's authentic, man. That's the real deal. Now I just have to carefully suspend this onto these wires and be careful to make sure that it looks like an authentic vacuum tube when we're done. Professionally tack welded in place. Yeah, man, doesn't get any cooler than this. Now we just got 2 more wires to hook up, man. Gotta have a good mechanical connection before soldering, because that's one of the principles of a real tube device, a real tube amp. If you don't do that, well, then it's not very real. So there's our LM386 module secured to our tube base. So now we can just slip our little envelope over it, and there we have an LM386 tube. So now we're just gonna have to get our hands on some of that authentic tube glue and glue this bad boy back together. I got a tube of it right here. It's tube glue. We have to glue this together in a carefully controlled manner, using a state-of-the-art glue gun specially designed for this kind of application, made by a company called Burns-O-Matic. We just meticulously apply our hot glue in a very controlled way and put our glass envelope over the LM386.
Keep sucking, baby.
Suckity, 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 fuckity, fuck off. Sucking each other's dicks off.
We are golden. We gotta, you know, peel our excess tube glue off of here. Specially made by RCA for vacuum tubes. And now we have our very own LM386 V6. Let's test it. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, boy. That's awesome right there. Now let's spend the next 2 weeks building a nice looking amplifier around this tube. And there we have it. The baddest, astest, real life tube amp ever made in a high quality wooden enclosure with care taken in intricate soldering. And let's test this bad boy. That's what it sounds like when you run 3 LM386s in series. That's pretty loud.
That is.
This actually sounds better than I thought it was going to sound. It actually accidentally sounds okay.
Oops, we like it.
But it's still the lamest, fakest tube amp ever built.